It's suspended between two trees, and it's blocking one of the busiest fly zones of the rainforest. Total area, a staggering 200 square feet. The spiders need to rid the web of all debris and constantly repair it to make room for new victims that hurtle into the web every minute. A cicada plows into the web center, but escapes through a tear left by a previous kill. The damage must be spot repaired, or other potential meals will be lost. A well-maintained web can last as long as 2 years, outliving some of its builders. But before the females can finish the day's repairs, their giant silk trap suffers a massive blow. And this fruit bat will find himself in a terrifying predicament. Coming up, a green phantom makes a death-defying leap. And later, caviar for a cat-eyed predator. In Central America, the midday sun begins its slow decline, giving the team some relief from the oppressive heat as they capture a life-or-death struggle that's just beginning deep in the rainforest. This male fruit bat never saw it coming. The more it struggles, the more sticky thread adheres to its body, tearing the web. To kill the bat, all the females would have to attack at once using all their venom. But getting close enough to plunge in their fangs will expose them to death from sharp teeth that line the male's jaws. The best strategy? Let time and the web do their dirty work. The more the young bat struggles, the more enmeshed and exhausted he'll become. As the bat frees one part of his body, another part gets caught. The orb weaver strategy seems to be working until the bat comes up with one of his own. He begins to chew through the super tough strands, keeping his movement to a minimum. As the male bat hangs by a silk noose, his executioners decide to close in before he can escape. With his last ounce of strength, the bat breaks free. His flight path takes him upward, through levels of the canopy seldom explored until now. This is a world where different creatures live at different heights. Getting to all of them means rigging the camera to move vertically from one canopy habitat to the next. To accomplish their mission, they anchor a line at the top of a high tree. Attached to the line, a high-strength lightweight sled to carry a remote-control camera skyward. This vertical world is inhabited by nature's most elusive species. One of the most striking residents grows a crown of spines from its cranium. This creature makes its home in the hollows of the trees. The coronated tree frog. Its sensitive eyes scan the leaves and branches for predators that haunt every story of the rainforest. This one slithers silently, camouflaged by a scale pattern that mimics the speckled sunlight of the canopy. The cat-eyed snake, named after its cat-like elliptical pupils. They're designed to adjust to the canopy's changing light conditions. This one is a hungry female. Her favorite prey, the jewels of the rainforest. Tree frogs. Adhesive discs on the tips of their toes and fingers allow them to climb up any surface. Some species, like this 4-inch male adult, have legs and hands enlarged with strange, flipper-like webbing. The team is about to discover what these strange hands and feet are designed for when the cat eye closes in on the frog. The male has only seconds to live. Unable to evade the snake, his next move explains why he's called the flying tree frog. The frog jumps into space some 3 stories above the forest floor. The flying tree frogs arc their backs and extend their arms and legs like skydivers. They use their webbed hands and feet to make a controlled descent. Another battle in the epic war between rainforest snakes and frogs ends with a safe landing for the flying amphibian. But the cat-eyed snake's insatiable thirst for frogs is only intensified by the defeat. There are plenty more targets to choose from, and this one can't fly. The red-eyed tree frog. It's the middle of the breeding season, and this female's already laid her clutch of eggs. She's left them on a wide leaf where the heat of the sun will keep them warm. Each egg contains a tadpole full of fat, the perfect feast for the hungry snake. To perpetuate her species, the female frog must lead the snake away from her tadpoles. To do this, she'll use a survival strategy based on color. Cat-eye snakes rely on their sense of smell to track their prey, but they also use their vision, and that's what the frog is counting on. The female bulges her bright red eyes the second she senses the snake. She also shows the vivid colors on her flanks. The snake's eyes lock tightly on these brilliant reds and greens. When the frog jumps away, the predator's eyes remain focused on her colorful ghost. This female can't skydive, but she can jump 10 times her body length. The frog is safe, but not her eggs. Following their scent, the snake slides up to a massive feast, there for the taking. This juicy glob of frog caviar could sustain the cat-eye for up to 72 hours. But in this amazing world, even the unborn have strategies for survival. Coming up, a venomous killing machine stalks the forest floor. And later, a night hunter armed with toxic goo. The